Here's my point. Every single person potentially brings something wonderful and beautiful to our community in the way and the shape that their personality wants to bring them into the community. They might be introverted, they might be extroverted. They might be, really quick to emotion, they might be really slow to it. They might be compassionate and they want to bring people together and they want to compliment people, or they might be kind of angry all the time, whatever it is. If you have a society that lets people be whatever they were supposed to be without trying to crush them and lets them become the thing that they were meant to be, people are not only going to be happier, but people are going to not only be better adjusted, they're going to achieve more in their lives. Trying to take everybody and squish them into some kind of imaginary role means you're crushing out the personality. It means you're crushing out our apple nature. And that's the danger with patriarchy. Societies that rely heavily on patriarchy, that crush women, that make women into whatever you expect them to be, you're wiping out whole segments of your talent pool. You're making misery and suffering. The fact that there's actually some out there saying I'm a misogynist is profound. I want him to walk up to his mom and say, I'm a misogynist, I hate women, because that's what that means. And then watch the reaction his mom gives him. She slaps him across the face. What does that mean? How do you hate a portion of the species? Here, alpha males. This is the conversation I keep hearing pop up. So for the record, this is really funny to me. They should have done more research on wolves before they adopted the term. The researcher who came up with the idea of alpha males in the 70s was researching wolves in captivity. Well, wolves in captivity were coming from 15 different places. They weren't from the same pack. So they had different cultures. They were from different packs. They probably didn't even speak the same wolf language. They're now in this human environment where they have to figure out how to operate together. What did they do? They adopted human culture. And they set up two alphas, an alpha male and an alpha female. The betas that were the subservient, follow the rules dogs, because they're dogs. And then the gammas, the ones they exiled. When we've studied wolves in the wild, they have all that. They do have alpha, beta, gamma, but not in that way. The alphas, the alpha male and the alpha female, are the mom and dad of the pack. Wolf packs are families. It's not really an alpha male and an alpha female. It's just mom and dad. The 12 wolves that are in this pack are just the kids. In other words, the wolf pack isn't this hierarchical thing where you're crushing the other animals and making them subservient to you. It's your family and you love them. Wolves are capable of an enormous range of emotions, including love. By the way, we know exactly where we know it. There was a thing, dogs aren't capable of love. It's not true. We now know when they see their owner, I don't own my dog. She owns me, if anything. When dogs see their human partner, that's more accurate. The part of their brain that lights up is the exact same part of our brain when we experience love. So there's zero doubt dogs are completely capable of love. Wolves are completely capable of love. They love each other. When a gamma does happen in the wild, it's because one of the wolves pissed off the pack and the pack is punishing them by exiling them. And by the way, wolves have forgiveness and they will let gammas back in, just for clarity's sake. When these toxic men are walking around calling themselves alpha males, they mean the wolves in captivity, not the wolves in the wild. So for the record, I'm totally an alpha male, but wolf in the wild alpha male. My goal in my life is to make my wife shine. My goal in life is to support her and let her become the person that she was meant to be. And she's doing the same thing for me because she happens to also be an alpha. Everybody's capable of being an alpha because in the wolf packs, eventually the parents die off and those wolves will go off and create their own packs and become their own alphas. There's no I'm an alpha and you're a beta, that's only humans are cruel and sadistic and do that to each other. Wolves would never dream of something so nasty. Who would do that? Why would you do that? Why would you want somebody to be subordinate to you for all eternity? We should be trying to lift each other up. And 51% of the species of women, to be a masculine man who's confident and not envious or jealous, because that's where a lot of this is coming from. The way you show that is by making your community stronger. The way you make your community stronger is by making the individual stronger. When I die, I know there will be a lasting legacy because I will have made somebody else's life better, and that's the ripple effect that gives me immortality. If I crush somebody, that's a really crappy immortality. Immortality comes from my ability to make my community better by lifting people up. So what I want us to do is all be alpha males and alpha females and take care of each other and stop letting this toxic thing that people are like, whatever, penis is this big is what that's about. Stop being a small penis man. Just be a real human being and start caring about people. Compassion, stewardship. Stewardship means care. It means you care about people. It comes from the word guard, the same root word that guard or guardian comes from. The idea is that you're not dominating the other person, you're uplifting the other person. And I'm done, we're out of time.